Good evening, Eagle fans.
Eagle Nation, here we are.
Your live stream crew here with you. Derek Jenkins, Steve Lake, Cy Lake on production, and Emmy Lake on camera.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're ready for some area action, Derek.
Some area championship basketball, Steve. Oh, area championship basketball against a team that we are very, very familiar with.
Yeah, we sure are. So the Lady Eagles are going to face the Cashion Wildcats again here tonight. So we just faced them a week ago Tuesday, at Cashion, right? And we won that game and felt pretty good walking away from that.
Right. And
so the Lady Eagles going to be looking to put another W up against the Cashion Lady Wildcats.
No doubt, Stephen. You know, I was down and coming up, and of course, we've got a few people that we know from Cashion. I do, especially a couple parents from Cashion, and they're a little nervous over there right now, and the motivation over there I'm hearing is it's really hard to beat a team 3 times.
Yeah,
and that's what it's going to take for us to beat this Cashion team 3 times, and we all of us know it's very hard, difficult task to do that, but I believe we have the ladies to do that, Steve.
It is a very difficult task. It's hard to beat a team twice,
Derek. Right,
much less 3 times. So, and we know that Cashion brings a rich tradition of excellence in athletics, and they're going to bring that again tonight.
Exactly.
So the Lady Eagles are going to have, I think, their work cut out for them here tonight.
I do too. I mean, it's win or go home. You love this situation, win or go home, and nobody's ready to wrap their season up tonight. I think we got
everybody's lining up here for the national anthem. We're going to face the camera up to the flag for you, and then we're going to stand up and go off air for just a moment.
Catching out with your ears off. Yes. How are you? So, yes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2A Area 1 basketball tournament at the Eagle Event Center on the campus of Nancy High School. Activity programs are primarily for the student participants. The purpose of this basketball game is to provide positive learning experiences and opportunities for personal growth of our student athletes. This competition is being conducted according to the rules of the Oklahoma Secondary School Activities Association. Players, coaches, officials, and spectators can and are expected to assist in the promotion and achievement of good sportsmanship ideals by taking personal responsibility for keeping this contest at a high level of fair, clean, wholesome competition. Good luck to both teams. Please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Number 3 right there.
Oh, Derek, here we go.
Here we go.
Starting lineups coming out.
Starting lineups. Cashion Lady Wildcats. Here for a reason.
You bet.
On a mission. Looking to upset our Lady Eagles here tonight. With revenge on their minds, Steve-O.
Yes, sir.
And a proud program like this, you know they just hate getting beat with by Watonga.
Right.
Like this year.
Well, and you know, it's a big rivalry between the schools, or at least it has become in the last 4 or 5 years. You know.
Exactly. And you know, we welcome that competition.
Absolutely.
And we welcome here tonight because here comes your Lady Eagles from Watonga, regional consolation champs. Coming at you here, Watonga. Eagle Nation, get on your feet. These ladies right here. Tremendous year. Special year. Look at that, baby. Are we big time or what, Steve-O? Hey, the more you move on, Steve-O, the better
That's right.
You know what I mean?
So, folks, what we're looking at here is they've got a Jumbotron in this facility. Hennessy just built this facility a few years ago.
Yes.
So they've got an actual Jumbotron in here, and they've got our players' pictures and their names and their numbers as they announce them up there on the Jumbotron.
Yeah.
Really, really cool.
Exactly. It feels like I'm at the Thunder game now, huh, Steve?
Right.
Yeah, this is a nice gym, and you know, before we get kicked off, we need to say that, Steve. I mean, you know, we got a gym coming up. We just passed a bond.
Absolutely.
For everybody out there in Eagle Land, and you get a chance, come by Hennessy, America. Take a look at this place here. It's spectacular.
Well, and Derek, I think you can kind of surmise that our facility will look somewhat like this because we're talking about some of the same features.
Yes.
You know, the walking track around the top of on the upper floor. The bowl, you know, of the gym.
Exactly.
So
exactly. I mean, kind of like this. I take this right now, Steve. You know, no questions asked. Hands down. We'll take this right here. So here we go. Landry Hussey, number 5. She'll jump up against Sudkin here. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'll call her Ella most of the night if I'm not. Cashion controls the tip. And we are here. First round area tournament. Your Lady Eagles. 1-2 to get here. Cashion, very familiar, down low. Open shot right here by number 11, Lauren Lamb. Starts him out early right now with a 3-point shot.
Yep.
And we're going to turn it over right now. And I tell you what, Cashion early on with energy, playing like it's the playoffs, playing like it's the right to go to state.
Yep.
And we're going to have to match this here early, Steve.
Yeah, Lady Eagles have to get themselves under control.
Down low, good defense by Carmona. No, good move right there, high percentage shot. We're going to need to get a rebound. She gets it back. Number 23 right there, Schaefer in there having, you know, causing havoc around the rim early. There's Asia Richards, 23, on the court for your Lady Eagles. Hussey, number 5. Evelyn Carmona, number 12. Natalie Walker, who had a great game, great second half. On Tuesday afternoon, number 11, Asia Richards. Sharpshooter, number 23. And number 10, Aubrey Bridges, who displayed defense on Tuesday, Steve, like I've never seen before.
Yeah, she had a really great game, pretty much all around.
Yep.
I mean, she had a great performance.
But she just stepped up in the right moments, and she'll look to do that here tonight.
Yep.
Hussey, early on here. Little rim off. She'll miss the first of 2. Nice crowd here, Steve.
Yeah, it's a really great crowd, and
she'll miss them both, but there's Carmona with a hustle. And Bridges, no, it'll bounce off.
Thought maybe that was going to fall.
I did. It looked like it was going to get the shooter's bounce right there. But
Cashion's looking to push the ball here.
3-0 Cashion. Eagles not able to take advantage of the free throws or the open shot, but that'll go right back to Watonga. Turnover Cashion.
Well, there's Asia Richard all up in the mix there and causing that turnover.
And we'll take possession. Cashion comes out in the man-to-man full court press. They'll ease back. Eagles handle it easy. Great ball handling from Landry Hussey. And double dribble, yeah.
Yep. She was going to try to make a bounce pass, and the ball, she just was all tied up with another player and didn't get it very far from her and had to touch it again before the other player, you know, took possession. So,
And we've seen, Steve, early on in these tournaments, our Lady Eagles, you know, come out a little bit, you know, with nerves here at first, but then they settle down and play some nice basketball. Lamb out here. She hits a 3-point shot. She'll dribble it around. Number 41, Shelley. In deep. They'll turn it over again.
So, Lady Eagles with good patient defense there. Derek, one of the things that makes a team so dangerous when you've already won against them is they feel free to kind of throw the kitchen sink at you. And it can be like playing a different team almost.
Yes, Steve, that is a great point right there. What do we have to lose? We have nothing to lose right now. So, no, we're not keeping any fouls on the bench. Everybody's coming in. Everybody's contributing. Whatever I got, I'm throwing it at you right now.
Right, and that's kind of what makes it hard to. That's what we talked about. It's hard to beat a team more than once, and it gets harder and harder the more times you have to.
No doubt, no doubt. Bridges, she'll look for shot. Eagles haven't not on the board yet. 6 minutes even. First quarter.
Through the hands of Carmona.
Yep.
That'll turn the ball over, and Cashion will have possession here.
Yep. That 2 turnovers for us early here, Steve?
I believe so. Derek, my pad is not on my knee right now, so the stats are having to stay in my head. So I'm going to try to get a pencil here in a few minutes and get started.
You're fine, my man. You're fine, my man. Walker over the ball. Good defense. Hussey. Good ball pressure. Cashion right now, moving the ball around pretty good. Good ball movement, body movement. Trying to get in the rhythm, a flow, find a good shot. Eagles playing good defense right now. Discipline. Walker, bad matchup. But she will recover.
By Walker.
Nice. Outsized there by a lot, Steve.
Yep, and still getting up and blocking that shot without the foul. So,
Good
impressive.
defense. Natalie Walker, and again, she had a third quarter last Tuesday, one we desperately needed. She stepped up. Steal.
There's a steal from Hussey.
Yep. Cashion up 3 early, but they have been turning the ball over too. Both teams.
Richard to bring the ball up here.
And it looks like we got a little face guarding against Aubrey Bridges here by number 11. And that'll be another turnover for the Eagles. We got to settle down. Timeout. It looked like that was somebody got the ball.
Well, somebody put their hand on the ball, but I think if you jump and you remain both hands on the ball the entire time and come back down, it's still a travel, I believe.
Ball will go the other way to Cashion. And they'll turn it right back over. Both teams now. Slippery ball out there, Steve. Nerves.
Yeah.
Big ball game.
Pretty sure both teams are going to settle down here in a few minutes.
Exactly. Everybody wanted to deliver that first shot. Go on that first run. Hussey, she'll dribble drive. No, there's Miller underneath. Bridges, 1-on-1 with Lamb. That's the matchup tonight. Good look right there. Aubrey Bridges and Shelby Miller get fouled. But nice look right there by number 10, Aubrey Bridges.
So
go ahead, Steve.
They call that a floor foul, so it's going to be out of bounds under the basket here, Lady Eagles.
Okay. Foul on number 23 right there.
Oh, look at that. Hussey wide open.
Nice. Landry Hussey, number 5, getting us on the scoreboard. 3-2, Cashion early on. I got to stop paying attention to the scoreboard, Steve, and pay attention to the game here. That scoreboard is nice, I tell you the truth.
It is. It is. I'm looking forward to having something
that's going to go the other way. Watonga ball. Offensive foul right there.
Yep.
I didn't see who it was on, Steve. Paying attention to the scoreboard.
So he called
41. That's going to be huge for Shelly right there. Is that 2 on her?
He called the clear out there. So, but she's one of their post players. She must have been setting the screen. I was looking down on the baseline, and I wasn't looking up top.
Yeah, she is one of their post players. Number 41 right there on your TV screen. She's in foul trouble early. She's a presence down low for Cashion. Good work by your Eagles. Landry Hussey.
Hussey with the great drive.
And Landry Hussey with the dribble drive. Stop. Hit the mid-range. Smart. Intelligent high-Q basketball right there by number 5.
Eagles jump right out into their press.
And Cashion going to take the timeout right now. Feeling the Eagles getting heated up. Good call. Good timeout right there. By Andrea Taylor, Cashion's head coach. Andrea Taylor. Of course, our coach is Miss Lauren Campos. And both of these coaches, Steve, they've seen each other 3 times.
Yeah.
And, this one is for real here today.
Sure is. This is, teams are playing for, they've got all their marbles, out there on the table, on the ground. And, this is winner take all here with each game. Because each team has a loss in the playoffs here, and it's winner go home, folks.
It's winner go home, Steve. We got, we won't say that enough tonight. A loss here, your season is over.
It's over.
Everything you work for all year, comes down to tournament play. It's March, and ladies and gentlemen, with Eagle Nation, we are in March Madness.
We are.
Class 2A style.
3:48 left here in the first quarter. The Eagles lead by 1. The Eagles have, they started out down by 3-0 for a long time and finally got on the board and now have kind of got the seal broken on
got
the
mirror.
bucket.
Yep, settle down a little bit, Steve. You're headed the right way. Lamb here. 10. Williams, back to Lamb. Lamb looking, she went way too quick there. Cashion
commits the travel.
Yep, and Coach Taylor from Cashion not happy at all with her team right now, and I wouldn't be either, Steve. This is not what you planned coming out.
Well, right, and these are very well coached girls on the Wildcats team, and their coach knows.
Hustle, stop, pop, yes,
that they're
going to give it to you.
Yep, you take that. Their coach a little bit upset with them, and she knows that they have a lot better basketball in them. So,
and I'm with you on that, Steve. That's a great point. She's not seeing her real team right now. She's seeing a team that's letting the nerves get to them right now.
And Lady Eagles started out that way.
Exactly.
For the first half
and
of this
again, we're able to calm down. Good post moves right there, and by number 23, Schaefer. It'll rim off. Eagles on a run.
Bridges brings the ball up here. She's going to drive.
She's going to drive on Lamb. Nope, miss it. But there's Shelby Miller's second offensive rebound. Natalie Walker. Eagles up early. Number 11, Natalie Walker, getting it started early for your Watonga Eagles. 9-3. And that'll be a blocking foul right there on Landry Hussey.
So she didn't have her feet planted really well, and she was on the move whenever the offensive player came down the lane.
And that's Lauren Jenkins right there. And she's number 13, goes and takes the ball to the bucket. Nice high Q move. Teams need to stop. Eagles picking up the pressure. She'll go to the free throw line. And Steve, she's way back there.
Yeah, she is. She's going to
step
to the line
up
now.
Okay.
So one of the things I noticed, Derek, is the Lady Eagles basically used defense to get out of their funk.
Yes.
That they were in the first half of this first quarter.
Sure did, Steve. Sure did.
Played a lot of really great hustle defense and kind of sweated their way, into their comfortable game, the game that they like to play.
And Steve, you know why that's a good point, because most people think that you got to get it started offensively. No.
Yeah, a lot of times defensively is what gets you loosened up.
Exactly.
So we had Brian Holdridge come in the game here, so she's checked in now.
Holdridge is the freshman coming in this time of the year. Minutes important. Coach Campbell showing some confidence in her freshman. I like it. Over to Hussey, over to Holdridge. Yep. And Bridges save right there by Aubrey Bridges. She'll look down to Miller. Finish that, Miller. Yeah, Shelby Miller, the sophomore, coming alive in tournament play. She's been playing well here lately.
She sure has.
Earning some good minutes for Coach Campos.
I think her best minutes of the year have come in the postseason.
Me too, Steve-O. Deep shot right here by Lamb, and she'll come back. Lamb. Lauren Lamb, keeping a minute, number 11.
So 3-point ball game, 2 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Hanging around early with the 3-point shot. Hussey, been active early, taking that mid-range with dribble penetration. She'll look to do it again. And right now, Steve, I want you to pay attention to how they're playing Aubrey right now. It's pretty much a matchup. Their best player versus our best player.
Yep.
Coming to control. Bridges needs to take control of the situation like she normally does, and she does. It'll be a timeout. Coach Campbell. Good call. Good timeout, Coach.
Yep. Let's settle down here. Minute 30 left in the first quarter. Let's make sure we get a bucket out of this trip.
No doubt, Steve. You know what happens, Steve, when the nerves are like that, and your energy and your adrenaline's all pumped up, you can get gasped a little bit, and I think that's what Coach Campbell saw in her Lady Eagles right there. Call a timeout, settle down, and I think that was a great timeout by her.
So, Derek, I want to talk about something real quick here.
Go ahead, my man.
Can you imagine first round of area tournament? You're a freshman, and your number gets called, number 3 gets called into the game in the first quarter.
In the first quarter? You didn't tell me this, Coach. Yeah, you didn't get me ready for this one, Coach. I know.
I can't say enough about that young lady and her steal.
I know it.
The steel that's in her spine.
And, Steve, you always hit me to her all the time because you've seen her come through the system, and now she's here again playing some big minutes. And like I said, Coach Campos, if you got talent right there, you need to buy some minutes. Yep. You got the ladies to do it.
So Walker checks back in now. As we're doing all that talking about Brian, Walker checks in for her to finish out this first quarter.
Yep. Good look right there. Finish that. Nope, but that'll be a foul right there on Jenkins. I tell you what, Landry Hussey active, Steve, around the bucket.
Oh, yeah.
She looks to have a size advantage on these girls. Most of them, 23 and 41 are pretty big down low, but it's going to be important for her to wrap up the free throws right now because she's going to have opportunities, and we need to make these free throws count. And she's a good free throw shooter.
Well, we talked about that on Tuesday night, that, we had a little bit of a height advantage, and we needed to make use of it. We needed to take advantage of that, make sure that we use that, and the girls did. The Lady Eagles did.
Exactly. And they'll turn it over. First, Hussey misses 2. Cashion still feeling the pressure, turns it over again. 1 minute, 26 seconds left here. First period, 11-8. Lady Eagles versus the Cashion Wildcats. State playoffs here. Aubrey Bridges, no. They'll rim off, but that looked good from here. Jenkins will bring it up. And they'll drive. Got an open shot right there. Nope. Way to recover by Walker and Hussey. Dribble drive, and that's going to be a foul right there. Who did they get, Steve? I didn't see that. Is that Walker? Yep. Is that 1 or 2?
It's going to be 1, I
believe. 1 on Walker. Good. Okay. 1 on Walker. Yep. The first foul on her. And again, I just can't get my eyes off the scoreboard.
I know. It's a thing of beauty, isn't it?
It's a thing of beauty. Nice job. Hennessy, America, Oklahoma. You guys did a great job. Your kids get to play in this, I tell you what. I feel like I can put 20 up in here, Steve.
Let me tell you.
Not. Jenkins trying to pull it close. She does.
Yeah, 1-point game.
Yep. Minute even left to go. First quarter, Aubrey Bridges has been quiet. He's done a good job on her, eliminating her with Asia Richards. Yes!
And she knocks down the three ball.
Nice shot right there, number 23, Asia Richards, right when we needed it. Jenkins, stop, pop, yep, right back at you. Lauren Jenkins, she's a ball player.
She is. She's
Tell you what, she's confident. Ball handles, not afraid to put it up. Good look right there for Natalie Walker. 3-point shot, no, it'll come off. Right now, both teams. One and done, playing great defense, rebounding, doing everything you're supposed to do to be here at this stage in the year.
Aren't they, though? I mean, both teams playing really great basketball.
Jenkins again, is way off. They'll get the rebound, though, offensive rebound. Back up top here. They'll move it around. They'll take another shot. We're seeing a bunch of threes here, and we just got to start getting some rebounds.
And that'll end the first quarter. This one's not going to count.
And what we got here? That is going to end it, Steve.
In the first quarter. So that's the way we end our first, folks. The Lady Eagles are ahead by 2.
Mm-hmm.
And, Derek, we've seen, I think, a very evenly matched set of teams here tonight. So we always talk about how teams want to peak at a certain time, and you usually want to peak on your very last game of the year, right? I mean, if the coach's ideal situation would be you'd play your very best basketball in the state championship game that last Saturday night of your season, right?
Yep.
But that's not always the case. But I do think what we're seeing here tonight is, I would say, Derek, the Lady Wildcats didn't have their best performance against the Lady Eagles on that Tuesday night a week and a half ago, or they have improved and are beginning to get closer to their seasonal basketball peak as they move through the playoffs here.
Right.
What do you think?
Right. Well, Steve, I'm going to tell you the truth, man. I'm a little worried right now. They turned the ball over a lot in that first quarter, and they're only down 2.
Yep.
Okay, so we knew this was going to be a dogfight coming in. What scares me is once they do settle their nerves down. This is a good basketball team.
It is.
We're a very good basketball team as well. But look, it's 14-12, and they played probably the worst first quarter.
Right.
If I asked the Cashion, because if I asked Miss Taylor, Coach Taylor, is this how would you rate that quarter? She'd probably put it at one of the worst. So
right.
Both teams playing defense. Back in action here. Richards, Walker just been open all game long. We got to start knocking those down. And that's the strategy, Steve. You like that from Cashion? So pretty much just leaving us open, letting us shoot. Living or die by it. And
if we're not gonna make, then I'd like to see us do some dribble drive inside and dishing, to get some easier buckets that will kind of get things rolling in our direction.
Right now, you need points. Oh yeah, there we go. Jenkins right there on the push-up. Good defense, number 5, Landry Hussey. And Jenkins, that should be 2 for her too as well. And she'll come out. And Shelley will come back in with 2 fouls. So right now, Coach Taylor.
So that's 5 team fouls committed by the Wildcats to 2 team fouls committed by the Lady Eagles.
Good backdoor look. Oh, bounce pass would have got it done. But here, Lamb's fast. Did you see how quickly she sped up to that ball?
She is fast.
Number 11 right there. Oh, Shelley, nope. She's going to walk. Yeah, she has some steps right there.
Just a little bit.
Another turnover for the Cashion Wildcats. We have got to start taking advantage of these turnovers.
And that's exactly it, Derek. When this game's over, it looks to me like it may come down to who controlled the turnover situation and was able to take advantage of what the other team gave them.
Real talk, Steve. 100%. Eagles are moving around. Walker. Hussey, who's been our offense tonight. Dribble drive. There you go, Steve. That's what you're talking about right there.
Right there.
There you go, Natalie Walker. Beautiful looking play. Nice way to drive to the bucket and finish with the high percentage shot. Get the Eagles back out of the scoring drought we were in.
Yeah, the Eagles break an almost 4-minute drought, scoring drought right there.
Walker over the ball. Lamb right there, number 11. Down low, Shelby Miller's been doing this well all playoffs long, but they get her this time, and that's going to be third foul on Shelly. Number 41, I believe, Steve. And that's 3, and that is crucial for Coach Taylor.
It's going to count the bucket. They're going to say that was on the rebounding effort after the bucket went in. So the bucket counts, and Eagles are going to have the ball. It'll be a foul on
Shelley.
Shelley.
Brooke Shelley right there, who, like I said, is a presence down low.
Yes.
A big key to their defense right now for Coach Taylor. So the Eagles really need to take advantage down low here, Steve, I believe.
If you note, the young lady that checked in for number 23, Megan Schaefer, she's very tall, right? She's a big player. She's not their starter, obviously. Jaden Alexander comes in the game almost immediately whenever.
They'll catch Asia with that one, yep.
Yeah.
If you're going to call it one way, call it the other way, and they do. Fair's fair.
So Alexander's going to be in the game here to match up with Schaefer.
I see your point, Steve. And she's face guarding her right now. You're right. There's the matchup. Number 21, Jaden Alexander coming off the bench. The matchup right here with number 23, Schaefer. Lamb right there on Bridges on Lamb. Lamb with the 3-point shot. She's hit 2. She hit 2 in the first quarter. Someone to watch. Very athletic. Finds it down low. And good defense right there.
Big rebound there by Schaefer.
Still rim off. And
Schaefer gets another rebound and the bucket.
They're now taking advantage down low.
They are. So I wondered how that dynamic was going to go. Schaefer coming in for Shelley and not being the starter, but sometimes that changes the dynamic, just like when Big O comes into the boys' games.
No doubt, Steve. Now Cashion showing some signs here, and I told you, Steve, they were way too close with all those turnovers. Gaining confidence. Lady Eagles tighten down on defense right now. Lamb, shot, dribble, drive. Cashion moving the ball around well. Looking for the shot, good defense. Landry, Hussey. Oh, wait a minute, that is.
They call that, I think, touched by Hussey.
Yeah, it looked like Hussey then went in the back of the backboard.
Then hit the back of the backboard, so it's out of bounds on Hussey.
On the floor for you, Lady Eagles. Number 10, Aubrey Bridges. Number 5, Landry Hussey. Number 21, Jaden Alexander. 23, Asia Richards. And number 11, good steal right there.
Yeah, way to step in front of one there, Jaden Alexander.
Push, look up, Walker. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're just in right now. What's the call here?
I think it was out of bounds?
I think it was over and back. No, yeah, it's Cashion's ball.
Yeah.
Walker did not turn around.
Just wanting to make sure of that.
Richards threw a blind pass. 16 all, 4 minutes, 28 seconds. Second quarter, tough ball game, even ball game. Both teams uncharacteristically turning the ball over, not playing themselves, but now have settled down. Cashion in early foul trouble, but getting better as we speak. taking advantage down low. Cashion Wildcats not blinking. Has fought themselves back in this game. Walker, got to start hitting these. That's going to rim off.
Well, that's going to be Cashion basketball.
Yep.
So the Lady Eagles are going to have to jump up in their press here and get one back.
Exactly. We've got the studs to do it. And we've got to get Aubrey Bridges going, Steve. She's still with 0 points.
Yep.
Lauren Lamb doing a great job defensively on her. Here's your matchup. Lamb. Oh, looked like a travel.
Good block there by Bridges.
23. She's starting to dominate, Steve.
She is. She's.
And that should be Cashion ball, yeah.
Yeah. So Schaefer is hitting the offensive boards like crazy. She's a real force to be reckoned with down in there. She's the engine that's driving her team right now.
I'm with you on that, Steve. You know, her number 11 Lamb, Jenkins, when she's in, they form a good team.
They do.
Carmona will check in. Coach Campos sensing we need some rebounding down low.
Alexander's going to step out for a few.
And how many fouls on Shelby Miller? Is she in foul trouble?
33. I don't believe so.
Turnover. Cashion. Again, can we take advantage of it? Is the question. We're down 2. Dribble drive.
Carmona is wide open. She wants the ball bad.
And now the Eagles are kind of looking at each other. They need to calm down, stay together, together.
This is going to stay Lady Eagle basketball.
Everybody trying hard, trying to win. Love it. Competing. It's March. Oh, good defense right there. But they're going to call a foul.
Yep. Caught Hussey right on the eyebrow there, maybe in the eye just a little bit, and they called it.
Number 3, Ella Sunken. Ella Sunken. Now here we go, Steve. Let's go, Landry. We've got to start to connect with these easy points. And she does. Got to take the free ones, huh, Steve?
Sure do.
A game like this, you've got to take the free ones.
So Brian Holdy's going to check in here for Asia Richard.
Yep. Good substitution right there by Coach Campos. Asia, come out, take a breath, calm down. Get yourself back in this game. We're going to need you. Nice.
Good job, Landry Hussey.
Ties this ball game up. Important free throws early in this ball game. She knocks him down. Coach Campos goes back to the press. Lamb by herself. Here's the young lady we're talking about, Steve and I. Good defense right there.
So Schaefer is very, very difficult to deal with down there.
Holdage. And again, we've got to get number 10 going. Where's the screen for number 10? Got to get her off of us. We have no chance if Aubrey Bridges does not get going. Carmona, she'll look deep. No. Bridges, stop. Good defense. Lauren Lamb, I tell you what.
These
playing her tough.
Lady Wildcats are playing tough, Derek.
Wide open. Hold it. Can she hit it? Brian Holdage, the freshman, comes off the bench with a huge three-point shot. Tell you what, Steve.
She's shown it to us before, Derek.
Wow.
She's got it.
What'd you say about those nerves, Steve?
Yes, sir.
Cashion not blinking, right back. This young lady right here. Schaefer right back at you. And timeout, Coach Campos.
Yep. Lady Eagles by 1.
But what a sight to see right there, our freshman.
Exactly.
Number 3, stepping in one, was showing confidence. Big time of the year. Knocks down the triple.
So that's Brian Holdage, your big sister, Mary Barton, with sounds like an ACL problem.
Yep.
And I think her season is over. She won't play again this year. But little sister's just.
Was that the diagnosis, Steve? I didn't hear the diagnosis.
I don't know. I can't say the word diagnosis. That's a pretty official word.
Right.
But word from the kids is that she mentioned it was an ACL issue. So usually ACL issues are things that either don't heal very fast or they require surgery.
No doubt.
So.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely the season, and we'll move on without Mary. And Mary, we'll wish you luck this summer.
Yes, sir.
In your rehab, and look forward to covering you next year.
But really, just love watching little sis step into that place and fill that role and help her team out so much.
Steve, we're going to need her tonight. We needed that shot.
We needed that shot
with Lamb right there playing lockdown defense right now. I mean, we can just say it, playing this whole half, playing lockdown defense on Bridges. We're going to have somebody step up. Hey, they're leaving Natalie Walker. She does not have the shot right now. Somebody else has to find it. Coach Campbell's great job going to your bench.
And where Natalie Walker isn't hitting from the outside, we've seen her greatness dribble driving that ball and shooting layups down underneath. I think that's where we need her to do. And then we need her finding holdage on the outside or anybody else that's hitting from the outside.
No talk, no doubt, Steve. So I like about this time of the year, somebody you never thought is going to step up.
Yes, sir. That's the good thing about the playoffs.
Good call for Coach Campbell. Right out for Bridges.
There we go.
Right on cue. Number 10's in this ball game. Look out, Wildcats. Here we come. Great call. This time of year, the best coaches get to coach in these big games. Coach Campbell's one of them. Great call, Coach.
Eagles up by 4 here with 1:57 left in the second quarter.
Bridges, that was just like a breath of fresh air for her. Oh, now it's going to be...
They're going to call a trip there, I think, on Brian.
Okay. But you know what? She was moving her feet, and she was in the way playing defense and not making it easy for them just to dribble, drive, and penetration. So good defense right there, although it was a foul on holders. Cashion will take it out. Lamb, I told you she'd been hot from right there. No.
Oh, doggone it. Let's get an offensive. Let's get a defensive rebound, guys.
Exactly. Because number 23 right now, Schaefer, is racking them up.
She is somebody needs going to have to put a body on her and push her back out of the lane a little bit, or she's going to destroy everything we're trying to do, defensively.
Bridges, stop, pop. No. One and done for the Eagles.
Another rebound for Schaefer.
Lamb on the run. Good athlete right here. And she's going to make it count. Yep. Good matchup. Superstars going against each other. Lamb the senior. Bridges the sophomore. Spotlight right now. Lamb gets the best of that one.
Yep. That's one on Bridges.
Keeping Cashion close. And like we said, Steve, we said this, and I've talked to, alumni, ex-champions. When it comes to Cashion Wildcats, it doesn't matter what sport. These kids know how to win.
Right.
And they've had coaches in place for a long time, and they're going to give you everything. So it doesn't surprise me. Good move, Evelyn Carmona.
Yeah, nice. Really
beautiful looking move right there. Number 12. And I feel she could do that all day, Steve. Good steal right there. Good rip. Aubrey Bridges. Got to watch out for it. It's all yours if you want it. She'll take it back. Smart port guard play. Holmes again. No. Whoa. That one would have dropped Steve. This place would have went.
Yeah, the place would have been on fire. 47
Oh, yeah. We'll turn it back over, though. And Coach Campbell says she wants one shot.
Yep, now
I don't blame
seconds.
her. I do not blame her. Going to halftime with this kind of half, with the lead. They'll move their offense.
Now 30.
Hussey, drive. Good look, Carmona! These ladies finding something here, Steve. They're taking advantage of Shelly being out, number 41, like we said.
Clock at 15.
Up 5 here. Coming down. Second quarter.
Now 10.
Jenkins back in the game. She'll look to take the shot.
4, 3, 2.
They're going to need to get it off. And it's Lamb, deep 3. No, it'll rim off.
So that's where we're going to end the half, folks. Lady Eagles up by 5. 28-23. Been a hard-fought half so far, Derek. Great basketball we're watching.
Hey, good high school playoff, high-level basketball now, Steve, is what we're witnessing right now by both teams. And it's been back and forth. The Eagles, of course, look like we're going to take a little run, but here comes Cashion again. Very proud.
Cashion again. So, Cashion really playing a different ball game than we saw them play a week and a half ago.
Yeah,
so
no doubt.
We're seeing a lot of energy on the floor, and we're seeing a lot of that skill that we know they have, that they always have.
Yeah.
They're a very technically disciplined team,
exactly. Always.
And that's what we're seeing. Lady Eagles playing great basketball as well. Bright Holdridge coming in and knocking down that 3 when we needed it most.
How huge was that?
Aubrey Bridges then, knocking down a 3 and getting us, keeping the engine going just a little bit. Love seeing Natalie Walker, not able to hit from the three-point arc, but dribble driving in there and around all those players and putting it up. And then Hussey getting inside and getting the fouls and knocking down the free throws. So Lady Eagles hitting on all cylinders too here. So this is going to be a fun ride in the second half, folks.
It's going to be a fun ride, and all you people out there in Eagle Land and in Oklahoma Land at this point, Steve, hey, when you're a basketball fan, you're going to find a way to tune into these playoffs.
Yep.
So hey, good run, like I said, Cashion turning the ball over. We got a 5-point lead, so we did take advantage there down low, late in the second. But hold on to your seats. This one could be a wild one going on in the second half. Two very, very good basketball teams.
All right, so I just had one of my crew walking by wanting my wallet out of my pocket. So I don't know what she wants, but she was leaning on me, and that usually means I need money.
No matter what you're doing, Pops.
Yep, that's the way it works.
No matter what you're doing, Pops.
Folks, 8:18 here left in the halftime period. We're going to lay the mics down for just a couple of minutes, and then we're going to bring it back to you when we get down to about 30 seconds or a minute to go before the half starts. Stick with us. This is going to be a barn burner. I'm sure I'm going to have to stress eat some gummy bears in the second half, and it's going to be a great time.
Exactly. Great time, Steve. And like I said, just these two programs, they know each other very well. So one team will go home this half, one team will continue to tomorrow afternoon.
That's the hard part about this whole thing, man, and that's what makes it so fun and rewarding and for the other side disappointing all at the same time.
Yep, it's all wrapped up in one. And Steve, I just look around the crowd. We got Watonga faithful here. I haven't seen here at the game all year. This is fun. It's for all the marbles. And so it's nice to see the hometown and the home community come out.
We've got alumni sitting here that have come in and haven't seen around town in a while. These are folks that are living in other towns now have come in to see this game. So
exactly.
Love to see this home crowd here.
Playoff time, baby, here in Oklahoma. Your Eagles up 5, looking to take this one to tomorrow afternoon.
That's right. All right, folks, we're gonna go silent for a few minutes, and then we're gonna come back at you. WatongaEagles.tv, everybody.
Oh yeah, baby.
right, friends, 30 seconds left in your halftime period here, and then we get our action back started.
Yes, we do, Steve-O. Steve-O and I sitting here just, looking around at this gym, just looking, looking at our gym and the gym to come, the bond that we just passed, and the amenities that this place has. Steven, I just got a law of attraction right now. Huh?
Yeah, it is. It is. So, we're going to go, the state tournament's going to be, I believe, at the fairgrounds, and, that'll be fun because it's the big house. But, man, I don't know if they can beat this facility for niceness.
I know it. I'm with you. Back in action, 28-23. Your Lady Eagles up 5 over the Cashion Lady Wildcats.
We've lost our cameraman. I'm going to run the camera for a minute, Derek.
Oh, gotcha. Down low, deep. Here we go. She had a good second quarter. Shelly right there. She'll miss. She actually was set on the bench in foul trouble. She's got 3 fouls, so she'll need to be careful. I think the mission is simple still for the Lady Eagles. Continue what you did at the end of that second quarter.
Right.
Driving it to the bucket, and there's a foul right there early. A hand check right there on Lauren Lamb, number 11 for Cashion. I would say one of Cashion's top players, top lady players here tonight. Matched up with Aubrey Bridges. Actually did a wonderful job on Aubrey Bridges for the first 2 quarters.
I did like
right
where.
There. Can we get this shot? Asia Richards. Touch.
3 ball.
3 ball. Corner pocket. Asia Richards. Eagles up 8. Huge shot coming out of halftime for number 23. She's been doing it all year, Steve.
Sure has.
Good drive right there by Jenkins.
Player.
Nope, but she'll get fouled and go to the free throw line. Number 13, Lauren Jenkins. She's also in foul trouble with 2.
So, Derek, we talked about how Lamb has matched up on Bridges so well and been able to, disturb her game to some degree. What I really like seeing, and there's 44, knocking down a little easy layup.
Brooke Shelley. Oh, a little bit too hard, but good look right there, but a little bit too much.
In the first half there, one of the things I really did like was seeing how Coach Campo was able to design a play and get Bridges isolated, and then Bridges knocked down a 3 ball. So, going to need some more of that, I think, in the second half.
Jenkins will bring it up. Number 13, point guard. Handles the ball. She's got skills. She got in foul trouble, but I tell you what, she was making plays in the first half early. Good defense right there by Carmona, and that'll stay Cashion, but way to be there for number 12, Evelyn Carmona, against number 23,
Schaefer. Yeah, we're still looking at Schaefer and Shelley in the game right now.
Yep. And their presence down there, they didn't play a lot together in that first half, so I'm sure Coach Taylor will try to squeeze some good minutes out of these 2 early in this third quarter. Jenkins thinks about it, and she'll go ahead and take it. Nope, a rim off. Good rebound right there by Carmona. It'll bounce off to Richards, number 23. She'll pull it up. She'll bring it up. Find Carmona. Richards, 5-0 run. Asia Richards, 23, coming out of halftime, giving us a spark, making it difficult for these Cashion Wildcats.
Love how these Lady Eagles, trade off on who's going to be the hot shooter, the leader of the team throughout a game.
Nice. Lamb over to Jenkins. Whoa, Jenkins looked to be in a hurry, but this is her specialty right here, taking it to the rack.
She does pick up the foul there, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Nice first step. She's got some,
He calls that on Natalie Walker.
Yep. 13 Jenkins here.
3 on Walker. Coach Campo's gonna check Bri Holdage in. I'm sure she'll come in for Natalie.
Pryor hit a big shot in the second quarter. Freshman entering the game, earning some playing time this late in the season. Gotta love it. She'll come in for Walker. Like we said, it's not easy being at that age, coming in here at this time of the year and
first round of area tournament,
stepping up behind the arc and knocking one down.
Such an impressive young lady.
She is. Jenkins will finish. Cashion hanging tough. 5 minutes, 38 seconds left. Third quarter. First round, area, state playoff. No!
Landry Hussey
says, hey, if you're not going to come out here, I can shoot the ball. I can shoot the rock. Number 5 playing a great game here tonight.
And that's the way you stretch the defense.
No doubt,
They're not going to
Steve.
come guard you. Shoot the ball and make it.
No doubt.
Aubrey with a big smile on her face there. She almost had a steal.
And what we got here, Steve?
So they're calling it off on Richard. Said she touched it last before it went out of bounds. So just going to have to, play a little more defense and get it back.
Gotcha. Jenkins. She'll take it out right here. Number 13 on your TV screen. Pass it over. Schaefer. Huge part of their offense. Post-up move by Lamb. Nice looking post-up move by Lamb. She go up again. Bridges playing good defense. What a matchup right there, Steve.
Indeed. And love the sportsmanship
No
there.
exactly.
Bridges hopping over there to help Lamb to her feet.
Yep.
They're fierce competitors, very evenly matched skills-wise, and, great sportsmanship between the two.
Great
love
sportsmanship.
to see it.
Love to see that. That's right. So this young lady's coming in at the second half here.
So Shelley has shot two three-pointers now.
And Steve, we know, and we say it, and that's a terrible pass right there. Lamb, she's going to finish that. And Cashion.
So Hussey was about to fall out of bounds and just throwing it as far as she could throw it and not able to get it to a Watonga player.
Exactly. Cashion taking advantage of any crack they see in this tight Watonga defense. Hussey, crossover. Good look. Holdage out there by herself. No, but good rebound. Asia Richards, way to
really
hustle,
good
young lady.
offensive
Way to
rebound.
hustle. She's got another one. Will she take it? No, she'll dribble drive quick this time. Nope. But you know what? They're going to leave her open. She's got to
keep doing it.
Yep.
We want her to.
Yeah, exactly. Jenkins all the way. Wait a
There
minute.
we go.
Yeah,
They're gonna
good
call
defense
that.
right there.
Good job, Asia Richards.
And I tell you what, number 23 just playing great basketball, starting this third quarter in the second
sir.
half with a lot of pride and a lot of spirit right now. Number 23, Asia Richards. Give her a hand, folks.
That is team leadership right there, folks. She was the first one to get back down there, and she just stood right in front of that offensive player that was barreling down the lane, took the contact, went down, got the foul.
Got the foul. Just incredible sequence right there by number 23, and just the endurance to be able to run the court like that, Steve.
Yeah.
With that kind of force and speed, and still get able to get the charge. Wow.
Man, we talk about things that fire teams up, dunks fire teams up, but I don't know that there's anything fires a team up like taking a charge.
Nope, because that's all heart right there.
Oh, man.
All heart right there, and Asia Richards putting her heart on the line here for the Eagles, Lady Eagles. The men Eagles will be coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll have this side of the court here in this beautiful gym for another whole ball game.
Sure
but right
will.
now, we need to wrap this one up with the ladies so we can fight and play for.
Hey, Derek, I want them both to win because I want them to go to state, but I also want them both to win so we get to come back here and watch more basketball tomorrow.
No doubt, Steve. I'm not ready to go home, Steve. Me neither. And we're looking good right now, so we just need to keep our poise right now. And Cashion, with a lot of pride, going to come back and try to put a little run right here, Steve.
Yep.
So this is a very pivotal point in this ball game. Either we stretch this lead or Cashion comes back, which they've been able to do tonight. So right now, Eagles looking for the knockout. Richards will get it over. Break the press easy. Good ball movement. Eagles just looking like championship basketball right there. No problem with the press. Handling great passes. Great spacing on the floor. This young lady.
3:37 left here in the third, folks.
3 points. That's all she's been able to muster tonight. It's been this young lady right here, Asia Richards, with a beautiful shot. Nope, it'll rim out this time. But she knows Aubrey's been played tough. It's going to be shots for me. Shots for Hussey. Shots for Holdage. Jenkins looking backdoor cut right there by Lamb, and she gets by again. That'll be on Bridges, and right now Bridges having a little trouble with Lamb.
Well, these are two, like we talked about earlier, very evenly matched players, and they're fierce competitors, and it's going to come down, between them, it's going to come down to who wants it more.
Well, I'll tell you what, Steve, like I said, and I'll just go ahead and be as transparent as possible. I saw this young lady on the free throw line right now, Lauren Lamb, happened to play an all-star football game with her dad. Yeah, Todd Lamb, way back in the day.
Way back there.
And he tells me she's got some offers, Steve. She's got some small school basketball offers.
Oh, good deal.
Yeah, to continue playing. So, she's no joke. Congratulations,
Miss Lamb. That's
exactly. Man, that'll rim off, go back to Watonga, looks like. So, yeah, Aubrey's got her hands full here.
She sure
With
does.
about a quarter and a half to go. You know, basically you got a college, athlete guarding you. Let's see what you can do. We can't forget, Aubrey's only a sophomore.
That's right. We've got a sophomore and a freshman on the court right
bad
now.
pass. Cashion starting to turn it up defensively. Good look right here. That's going to be easy. No, she'll miss.
Oh, the offensive rebounds are killing us.
And I tell you what, 2 good looks right there. Schaefer not able to knock him down, but she's in the right place all by herself. Good look. And Coach Campbell will call a play from the sideline. And there's a screen by Bridges. She'll just throw it up there. Nope. And they're playing this good defense on Aubrey Bridges.
Yeah, they sure are. They had her pretty much triple teamed right now.
And what it is, they're making her think too much, Steve. She's not to stop thinking and just penetrate. Just go ahead. Don't worry about getting fouled.
Right.
Two minutes, 7 seconds. 36-29. Good defense right there by
her own rebound. Almost.
Yep, Carmona and Richard. Good defense right there. And a tough assignment right there with Schaefer.
Yeah, Schaefer's a physical player down low, and it's hard for anybody to bump down around there with her and get a good shot off. So
good cut. We need somebody flowing right to the bucket. Trying to get another foul on her right there. On Shelley. Richards. No. Good again. Good defense. Cashion. Eagles.
Minute 20 left here in the third.
36-29. 7-point ball game, but it doesn't feel like it, Steve.
No, it feels a little stressful, doesn't it?
Yep. Backcourt right there by Jenkins. No. Schaefer. Lamb. She'll take the shot. She hit 2 earlier. Rim off. Good rebound right there. And one by Schaefer. And we told you, number Schaefer's 23 right there. She's a problem down there.
She is. She's a good player down low there. Walker's going to check back in the game, as will Shelby Miller. Looks like Aubrey Bridges. Nope, she's not going to take a seat. So Brad Holdridge and Evelyn Carmona coming out.
And the way this is going down, Steve, and as tight as this ball game is, with under a minute to go, third quarter, I'm just going to put it out there. If we happen to get 10 points from Aubrey Bridges in whatever fashion, it's going to be, could be the difference in this ball game. Because she has got to get going. Because with her not getting going, her confidence with her other teammates is starting to slip. So we need to have, we need to see some success for her, for Aubrey, our superstar. You got it in you. You can do it. Again, Cashion picking it up. Lamb will save it. Both teams fighting hard. Tough pass, wide open 3-point shot. No, good rebound right there by Walker. Again, turning it over. And Bridges sets it right back. What a sequence. No, that's a travel, but I'll tell you what, it is picking up in here. Pandemonium. High IQ basketball defense have been playing very tight right now.
Yep. That was number 3, Ella Sunken, with that steal, and then Bridges with the steal back, and then loses it out of bounds. So,
what a competitive third quarter.
Yes, sir.
Richards, who's had a great third quarter. She looks over the ball. What's worrying me, Steve, is these open shots like this one here.
So, Lady Wildcats on a really strong little run here.
We were down 10. There ain't nothing run.
Lady Eagles are going to have to stiffen here and score some points.
Walker, gotta have it.
That'll do.
Gotta have it, Natalie. That's right. You're a shooter. Take 30 if you have to. One will drop. Half-court shot, no.
And that's
huge shot right there by Natalie Walker.
Yeah, indeed. We needed that really, really, really bad. Lady Wildcats had just made an excellent run on us, and they had pulled to within 2. And then Natalie Walker hits that 3 ball and stretches the Lady Eagle lead back to 5. But Derek this is a worrisome game.
Yeah, it's a war right now, Steve.
It's a war right now.
It's a war right now. Call it what you want. It's the war back and forth, and again, what does Coach Campos do? How does she get her superstar involved this fourth quarter? That is going to be one of the most important issues, I'm sure, going on in that huddle right now.
Well, there's two ways to go about this, in my opinion, Derek, and you can correct me if you think this ought to be different, but I think there's two ways to go about it.
I'm listening.
You either screen her and get her open somehow, let her use her athletic ability to get some open shots, to make some open looks, and she starts knocking some down, or you have to have one or two others, step into that gap that she leaves with her scoring abilities, but because of their defense, and start feeding them the ball.
Yeah, what I'm seeing right now, Stephen, I love your point right there, and I'm sure Coach Campos is probably thinking in those terms. My thing is, I've got to see Aubrey Bridges go from being a sophomore to a junior right now, Steve. Okay, right now, number 41 is just hanging back there in the basket, being a figure that these young ladies don't want to go back there, and bump up against. But you're gonna have to get tough right now. You're gonna have to grow up, take the foul, try to make your and ones, and get number 41 in foul trouble.
I'll note here that Shelley is in the game, Schaefer is not. So we've got our Cashion has their single big player look in the game right now.
There it is, Steve. No, it'll rim off, but Coach Campos again out of a timeout, come up with a good one. We just don't knock it down. That one would have been big.
So that's the look you want, though. You get Aubrey Bridges isolated out there on the arc and let her do her thing, and she's not going to hit them all, but she's going to hit a lot of them.
Yep, and
Lamb with a deep shot.
Yep.
Unable to get it to go.
And we got to control the rebound. Good rebound right there. Landry Hussey. Bridges on the run. She's got Richards, who's been hot.
Knocks down
Who stays hot, Steve. Triple. Asia Richards racking them up, carrying the Eagles in the third quarter. Now in the fourth quarter, Asia Ray. Glad you're on our side.
Oh, yeah.
Jenkins will get fouled, and that is a foul right there, and she'll come right back. Lauren Jenkins right there. She was in foul trouble most of the half.
That's going to bring Evelyn Carmona back in the game.
Six minutes, 56 seconds. Fourth quarter. First round area state playoffs.
Bri Holdridge coming in for Aubrey Bridges.
Watonga Lady Eagles versus the Cashion Lady Eagles here. And a good one.
Coach Campo with a 6-point lead here, wanting to let her star point guard rest just a few minutes, just a couple of minutes, get a little breather, and come back in a little bit fresher for the end of the game.
Jenkins steps up, finishes the three-pointer. 5-point game. Good basketball game. No one's really taking control.
Yeah, nobody's blinking here either.
Richards been hot, been our offense. The second half. Walker did hit a three, showing some signs. No,
she threw the ball away.
And they always used to tell me, don't jump in the air to pass.
Right. I've done it. I've done it.
Too.
And I'm telling you, Derek, when you get up there and you're looking for somebody to throw it to and you start falling back to the ground, it's a lonely feeling.
It's a lonely feeling. It just stays like it's up here for a long time. All right. Cashion looking down 5 here, looking to close it even further. Fourth quarter. Coach Campos resting her superstar, Aubrey Bridges, right now. Letting her think about things. Cross-court pass. And right now, Bri Holdridge in. Going to need to play some good, tough defense, number 3. There you go. Good ball pressure.
There we go. I thought Natalie was going to have that one.
Right there.
And there's Bri after one.
Good ball pressure. Wait a minute. That's a travel. Yeah, that's a travel. We'll turn it over right there. Jenkins.
Also a dangerous play. I hate to see a player, with their legs stretched out like that, because that's how hamstrings get injured. And
hamstrings, groins, whatever you want to call it, Steve. But again, just tough defense right there by your Lady Eagles, playing fourth quarter defense. And it'll be a foul right here on. Is that going to be a foul on Schaefer?
On Schaefer. So
backcourt here.
Yep. That was just an away from the ball foul, folks. Schaefer with a little bit of a shove. Really loved the patience of Natalie Walker right there. She dribbled the ball up. She kind of let the defense, rearrange a little bit. And then as it was rearranging, she exploited a hole in it. Great patience by Natalie right there. Oh, there we go. Carmona.
Oh, dangerous pass. Yep. And they'll take advantage.
So better to let that one roll out of bounds.
Cashion just not giving up. Great ball game. Good. Oh, just at you. They're coming at you. They do not want to go home. Fighting for everything right now. Good look. Carmona, she'll dribble driving. That'll turn it over again, too. And when the pressure gets up, Steve, you start doing uncharacteristic things.
Yep.
And we're seeing that right now from our Lady Eagles, who need to calm down with a 5-point lead, take control over this fourth quarter, and put this one in our pocket. Right now, Cashion turning up the heat.
5.5 minutes left here in the fourth.
And it'll be a foul right there on Hussey. Be her second foul. Getting testy in here, Steve.
It is just a little bit. I think Hussey is the only player that hasn't sat out any time yet.
She's played the whole game, went the whole way. I believe you're right. And now, Coach Taylor, she'll come back in with her big guns down low. Shelley, number 41. And we know about Schaefer, number 23. And this young lady, Lauren Jenkins, at the point. She's been trying to create some shots. Good steal right there. That's Watonga ball. Nice defense right there. I tell you what, Asia Richards has played one heck of a second half. Gutting it out. And timeout Cashion here. 5 minutes, 8 seconds left to go. Fourth quarter.
Hoo-wee.
I know it, Steve.
Three-point game. So, Derek, I want to take just a minute during this timeout to give a little shout-out to our neighbors to the north. The O'Keene Lady Whippets fighting a great fight this season. They went to state, and in the first round they were eliminated today. But, just making a great run deep into the playoffs this season. So congratulations, Lady Whippets, for making it as far as you did.
No doubt, no doubt. Congratulations, Steve. And the funny thing is, I work with a gentleman from O'Keene. He had the game on, actually. Had it on his laptop. And so we was keeping up with it. And we played O'Keene, good basketball team.
Right.
So, yeah, proud program as well. So congratulations to Omega. Like I said, this time of year can only be one winner.
Yep, that's truth.
And right now we were hoping it's going to be our Lady Eagles. And we've seen Cashion erase a 10-point lead, Steve.
They sure have. It's down to a 3-point lead. We've got 5:08 to go here in the fourth. Lady Eagles with the basketball, and they're going to bring it up and look to extend that lead just a little bit here.
And Aubrey Bridges still with only 3 points. Lauren Lamb doing an amazing job. Best job we've seen all year on her. Just not able to turn the corner. Again, she's going to have to get creative.
Yeah, it's hard to screen Lamb off.
She breaks right over Richards. This stays hot. Oh, my. Oh, what a basketball team, Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to stop number 3. But, hey, number 23's hot. Look out. 3s are more than 2s. Back to a 6-point game. Cashion down low. Good defense. Aubrey Bridges. Yes, number 10. Now, that's how you get yourself back in the game and just watch her offense start to flow.
Great block there, Aubrey. Great block.
Great block. Good defense by Aubrey Bridges. Hussey over the ball. Bridges. Tell you what, Lamb just playing tight defense on her. Get that, Brian. That's going to be Cashion ball. Yeah. And that's what you get, Steve. That's what you get when your ball handling is not in Aubrey Bridges' hand.
Yeah.
You get a lot of indecision right now. And so it makes it tough. Again, you have to go back to Coach Campos. How do you do that? What are you going to come up with to free her up?
So Coach Campos bringing Miller and Walker back in the game here for Carmona and Holdage.
And honestly, Steve, Coach Campos getting what she wants. She's getting that shot from Asia wide open. And normally, most of the time you don't have the players to hit that. Asia's been able to keep us in the game.
She has. Pretty much single-handedly.
Good call right there by the Cashion out of a timeout.
Asia, she's our scoring leader tonight with 14.
Sure is. Lamb here. Dribble, drive. She'll go up. Go to the free throw line. Like I said, sensing the moment. Understanding that it's late for her ball team, for her ball club. Again, she's a senior. Knows she's playing hard. Knows she's putting it all on the line. Not wanting to finish up here tonight.
Foul on Bridges there. That's her third, Derek.
Third foul on Bridges. 3 minutes, 37 seconds. Watonga up 5.
Well, right now, Bridges playing with 3 and Walker playing with 3. And that's our 2 highest. Next is Hussey with 2. Hussey with 11 points tonight.
Lamb gets 1 of 2. It's a 5-point game. And Steve, again, where's the ball? Who's gonna control the ball? Hussey, Walker,
3:20 left here in the 4th.
Miller, over to Richards. She'll stop and pop. No. And be foul on Richards.
Yeah, they're gonna call a foul on her.
Again,
That'll
just
be her
indecision. Aubrey Bridges not getting the field goal attempt this time of year. Somehow you got to make that happen. And it's difficult right now, Steve. You know why? Because she's got just a one-on-one matchup.
Right.
You know, Lauren Lamb is just playing good one-on-one, solid defense, and number 10 is not able to turn the corner as she normally does in her fashion and causing her problems. And there she is again, number 11, but she'll miss it. She gets another rebound, fighting hard. Eagles forcing it to come away with this one on the go.
We're going to pull up here.
5-point game. Too close for me, Steve. Now, Bridges with a different matchup. She's got Jenkins on her. Different matchup. Let's see if she can hit the corner on Jenkins. Hadn't been able to do it against Lamb. She'll go to Richards. Lamb playing tough defense, and they'll call a foul on her.
Yep, call a foul there. 2:42 left here in the 4th.
And Lamb pushing the envelope, but right now you have to, Steve. If you're Cashion, got to get some turnovers. Ball handling, free throw shooting, all those fundamental things we talk about all year, Steve, crucially coming into play right now.
Yep. Lamb is the Lady Wildcats scoring leader with a 13 tonight.
Richards has had an awesome ball game. Hussey's had a great game. Stop, pop, Hussey, yes.
She knocks that down.
Big shot. She's been doing that all night. Number 5.
7-point ball game. 2:27 left here.
The senior stepping up, extending it to 7. Playing well here tonight. That'll be
they're going to call him. Yeah.
But you know what, you know what, Steve? I like that foul. You know, just don't let her get it in there easy.
I believe that's going to foul her out.
Oh, no, don't say that. I take that back if it is.
Yeah, I think it is.
That'd be 3.
Oh, pardon me. No. It says PTS, not FLS.
Okay, you scared me right there, Steve.
I was looking at the wrong column, folks. I'm sorry. Yeah, I had everybody breathing.
Yeah.
Everybody's holding their breath.
Wait a minute here.
I'm sorry.
Things just got trickier. Nah, we're good, Steve. You know you're good.
I didn't remember, hearing them call or seeing them call her number that many times. I was
Me
like,
neither. That's what I said. That's why I mentioned that it was a good foul, aggressive foul.
And you were exactly right.
You know, because you just don't want it to easy get, not at this time in the ball game.
Right.
And Steve, we've got a fan here. I think it's the Watonga young fan enjoying the broadcast. Steve, I wish we could see that. I wish we could picture that.
The little girl in the pink there?
Yeah, right there.
Hey,
she
Emmy
has joined us here today, and once we get to talking and rolling, she plays and she comes along with it.
Emmy's trying to get the camera tuned in. Well, she's not going to get there.
We're fine. We're fine. The Little Eagles here. Here we go, Steve. 2 minutes, 17 seconds. State playoffs. On the floor for your Eagles, Carmona, number 12. Hussey, number 5. 23, Asia Richards. 11, Natalie Walker. And number 10, Aubrey Bridges. Coach Campbell going with her best right now. Send this one home. Come back tomorrow afternoon. And she drops the first.
Schaefer's a player too, man.
Hey, Schaefer, hats off to her. Good basketball player right there. Made it tough for us this week. Or this game, sorry. She'll look to sink them both.
5-point ball game.
Yep.
2:17 left.
Lamb. They look to put more pressure on Bridges. Bridges will bring it out. Dribble drive, nope. And now you got to come to the ball. Turn it over.
Yeah.
And right now you just need to keep the ball in Asia Richards' hand. In Aubrey Bridges' hand as much as possible. She's your ball handler. The nerves are kicking in right now. Under 2 minutes left to go.
I think you still want to drive the lane and shoot a layup if they give you that look.
I think you still play basketball as well, Steve. Jenkins, drive. Lamb gets a block. Good defense right there.
Going to remain
by Bridges.
Remain Lady Wildcat basketball.
Tough defense. Okay, well, what a matchup, Steve. These two young ladies, they've been great matchup.
So, regardless of the outcome of this game, this has been a treat, a basketball treat that we've gotten to witness.
No doubt. Welcome to the playoffs, Steve-O.
Yes, sir. Nobody brings their B game to area tournament.
No. Lamb wide open. Big shot here. She knocks it down.
2-point game.
For the Cashion Wildcats. They're still in it. They call a timeout. Huge shot right there by Lauren Lamb. Back and forth. Now, can Aubrey Bridges answer? 1 minute, 37 seconds left here. It's getting late. Eagles hanging on to a 2-point lead, Steve.
So Coach Campo calling timeout here, wanting to discuss what we go, how we go about this. I believe that was her timeout, right?
I think it was a Cashion coach timeout.
Cashion timeout. Okay. Yep. They're probably just trying to stop the clock then.
Yep.
This gives Coach Campo a chance to talk over, how they go about this possession. So do they try to hold on to it, or do they go in and try to score?
Steve, with the pressure and the way and the relentless pressure that the Cashion defense is, I don't see how you can play four corners and hold that ball.
I don't think you do either.
Without, risking turning it over in a 2-point game. Right now, you got to play ball. There's no more four corners right now. You know what I mean?
So too.
You got to go ahead and if it's whether it's Landry Hussey or whether it's Asia Richards, somebody has to take it up on them. If it's not going to be Aubrey Bridges, and we need 3 more field goals, 2 more free throws to seal this. If not, Cashion's only 1 shot away from taking the lead. So very scary time right now.
Step into a press here.
Very scary time right now. Hussey, 1 minute, 41 seconds, 4th quarter. She'll get it in to Richards. Richards in the matchup with Schaefer. 1-on-1, Richards gets it across. This is what Steve and I talked about. What's the offensive flow? What do you do?
Richard doing a great job here, just hanging on to the ball.
Walker takes it up. And what a crucial shot.
Good job, Natalie Walker.
Natalie Walker, number 11. Late in the ball game here.
And Carmona playing great defense there.
Exactly.
Against Schaefer.
1 minute, 12 seconds. 49-45 Watonga. Up 4. Cashion, the look. Jenkins right there. Kicks it out. Shelley. Under a minute. Lamb, here she is.
Bridges all over Lamb out there at the top of the key.
Eagles playing tough D. They get a good shot right there.
Eagles just going to let them have that one.
And 2-point game here. Hussey with it. Oh, it's late, Steve. I tell you what, you got to get it across, and she does. 2-point ball game. Crisp passes. Aubrey Bridges, you've got to go to the ball right now. You got to get out of the corner. Call timeout, yes. Number 10 right now for the Watonga. You have to go out and get the ball. You cannot stay in the corner.
I think that's what Coach Campo is going to talk about down here. She needs her point guard out there at the point guard position and, handling the ball. So see what she dials up here, Derek.
Yeah, and now, Steve, it's just Aubrey Bridges has carried us all year for the last 2 years.
Yep.
You know what I mean? For the last 2 years. And so sometimes somebody else has to step up. And I'm afraid, Steve, right now it's going to be on the shoulders of somebody else other than number 10 coming down here in the last 32 seconds.
We've seen Asia Richard, step in there and shoot the 3 ball to keep us in the game. We saw Natalie Walker do the dribble drive just a minute ago and get the difficult 2 bucket right underneath, down amongst the trees.
Mm-hmm.
Did a great job there. So we're seeing a lot of what you're saying. We're seeing players step up where Aubrey's getting covered up by Lamb's incredible defense. We're seeing other players step in.
And let's look at the timeout situation. 1 timeout left for Cashion. 1 timeout left for your Lady Eagles. 49-47, team fouls. Lady Eagles 9, Cashion with 4. Possession arrow to Cashion.
We're seeing the entire Cashion student section clear out and head down to the very end of the court here.
And, whoa.
That's scary, yeah.
And right now, again, is that going to be a foul? Hopefully.
It is. So
they got a foul right now with 28 seconds. Again, I'm just not seeing number 10 coming to the ball.
We're not shooting yet. So we've got 9 team fouls on the Lady Eagles. So the Lady Wildcats are in the bonus, but the Lady Eagles are not yet.
Yep.
The Lady Wildcats have only got 5.
Aubrey Bridges, our best free throw shooter. Come get the basketball. Walker's a good free throw shooter. 49, 47, 27.6 seconds. Natalie Walker.
That brings the foul count to 6. One more will put the Lady Eagles in the bonus.
And is that Jenkins' 5th foul? I believe so. She's fouled out. What a game, young lady.
Well,
just caught foul trouble.
Kudos to her, yes. What a great game.
That's what happens here in the state playoffs. But now the Eagles, crucial, inbounding the ball. Carmona, back to Hussey. And here we go, 1-on-1 for Hussey. You're a senior right now, number 5.
Great recognition. I think that was Carmona that caught the ball and just stood there and stared Hussey down until she stepped in bounds and then got it back to her. And great recognition of what the team really needed right there.
And the Watonga faithful looking at number 5, Landry Hussey, with some huge free throws right now. First attempt. Drops it like a champ, like a senior would. 3-point ball game. Crucial. This one right here could send Cashion home for the season. And she drops it.
Friends, that's why they call them seniors. Ice in her veins.
Ice in her veins, Steve. You're so right. Lamb will bring it up. They got to get going here now. 20 seconds. They still got a timeout. Yeah, and she'll take her final timeout right there. But just huge right there for number 5. Number 5, the Eagles. Fans on their feet. Wow, Landry Hussey giving us a little breather.
So, yeah, those are hard free throws to knock down. I think we've all been in that position where at one point or another playing basketball where everybody's looking at you. There's only a few seconds left in the game. You're hanging on by a thread to a small lead, and you need these points more than any points you've scored in the entire game.
And the whole Blaine County's depending on it. You know what I mean? Everybody out there, TV land, just, glued to their seats, and she steps up with the poise.
Knocks him
like
down.
You said, Steve, of a senior.
So proud of her.
Been in these situations before. And, again, makes it a 4-point game. Now, focus turns over to Cashion. What's the strategy here? You go for the 3-pointer, or do you go for the quick 2 and foul?
Yeah, it's a good question. They're going to have to play to what Coach Taylor feels their strength tonight is.
Right.
How have they been able to score the most efficiently tonight? And that's what she needs to go to.
And if you're the Eagles, do you foul here, Steve? Put them in the 1-on-1.
Well, that's a good question.
I would, if it was me, Steve, I'd wait till if it got under 10 and foul. I would.
Potentially.
I would.
It's not a bad strategy.
That's just me. But I'm not giving up a 3-point shot right here.
Right, you can't give up a 3-point shot, but you can't foul on a 3-point shot either.
Exactly. I'm glad you said that, Steve, so it won't happen. Dribble drive. Get
right there.
And a hard foul right there by Lamb, and that could do it, Steve, with 12.6 seconds.
Very well could.
Your superstar been quiet all night offensively. Had a great matchup with senior Lauren Lamb. Makes a huge defensive play for Lady Eagles right there at the end of the game.
And Derek, that contrast right there, that it just, to me, highlights how special Aubrey Bridges is. Lamb, by all rights, a spectacular senior basketball player, and she knocks that down. That was a 4-point lead right there. 2-possession game. Playing against 5-point game, playing against Aubrey Bridges, who is a sophomore, and it plays like a super senior.
Yeah, a super senior. You're sure right about that, Steve. She calmly knocked him down. Don't got to be a senior for her. Sophomore knocking him down late in the game. Deep 3 for Cashion, and that is going to, and they'll foul. Whoa, what a foul right there by Schaefer.
Yeah, it's a little shove from the back.
It looks like she's going to go. No, I thought she would go and apologize, but no way. This is Cashion Watonga.
Well, this is the end of a hard-fought game, and that wasn't a completely out-of-line foul. She's just trying to get to her and making sure that the refs see her touch her, and she wants to get the clock stopped. So
and she does. Successfully missed. Oh, what a steal. Bridges, she'll run it along, and there you are, ladies and gentlemen, on your feet. We move on. Lady Eagles victorious here. They're going to knock off the Cashion Wildcats in a good ball game here and move on to tomorrow afternoon. in the second round.
So congratulations, Lady Eagles. Condolences, Cashion fans and
Yes.
Lady Wildcats. You
Yes.
know, the hardest part of this time of the year is that somebody has to go home on any given night, and it's the end of their season.
Yep.
And, you know, I hate it that it has to be that way, but also that makes those victories that those teams win. You know, Cashion's done this a lot of times to other teams.
You better believe
makes
it,
those
Steve.
teams. It makes those wins a lot sweeter.
You better believe it. They've sent a lot of teams home, Steve. But I'm going to stay right there where you're at. And, you know, to talk about, you know, the Cashion and the Cashion program, you know, and just the fact that, you know, yeah, they will go home. But, you know, this is a well-coached team, a real hard-fought team, you know, proud program. Yep. And, you know, Our Lady Eagles, you know, just a little bit more talent tonight. And Eagle Faithful came out, got behind our girls, made some critical plays here in the second half, and we move on. And Steve, do we know who we're playing next? Do we know who we're playing?
No.
We don't.
We don't yet. So let me go through that real quick here, and I'll talk about it just a little bit. Let me pull up my bracket, if it's going to pull up. Oh, come on, little bracket. Let's go. Well, it's going to be slow on me, so I'm going to have to talk about it.
We'll catch it in the boys' game,
Yeah,
Steve,
yeah.
and we'll take a break here and find out who the ladies will play. Yep, who the ladies will play, and the Watonga Faithful fouling out here. Everybody high-fiving. Man, it feels good right now for our ladies. But up next, the men, and they'll be facing not Cashion, they'll be facing Amber Pocasset. I hope I said that right. A very proud school.
Here we go. So I've got my brackets up now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe I forgot this. Lady Eagles are going to face Merritt.
Merritt tomorrow.
Yes,
Okay.
right.
Merritt tomorrow
That's
afternoon.
who we faced in the first round of the regional
That's who
tournament.
gave us the loss.
That's
Was
who
Merritt.
handed us the loss.
Okay, Merritt.
So the way this plays out, both the boys and the girls Merritt teams won earlier today.
Okay.
Right? They played at 1:30 and 3 earlier today.
Okay.
We're playing in the late games tonight. The winners of our two games face the Merritt teams tomorrow.
Basically,
right?
so
if the boys win this game that's about to start, they'll face Merritt.
Yeah, okay.
The girls just won, and they are guaranteed to face Merritt tomorrow.
Okay, so
it's going to be a first-round regionals matchup here,
so
rematch.
Second round book for Merritt Watonga Lady Eagles tomorrow afternoon, and we'll go tune to the boys now with the same opportunity as Steve says to face the Merritt program that we did the first round of the regional tournament.
Avenge a very difficult loss that was handed to our Lady Eagles, just a few days ago.
Right.
So
right, exactly. So this will be fun here.
Oh, the drama. The drama is building here in this playoff
if we
series.
can, let's talk about this Lady Eagle team, though, that you know, faced some adversity tonight.
They did.
I mean,
They did.
our superstar was not in rhythm at all the entire game.
I think she had 3 points all night.
Exactly. And what a game by
5. Oh yeah, with the two free throws.
What a game by number 23, Asia Richards. You know, what a game. I mean, it's just one of those games. And at this time of the year, playoff basketball, everybody's putting all the stops, and so we're victorious and we move on.
Yep, and so one of the things that we should highlight here before we kill the broadcast and bring up the boys' broadcast is with the girls' team, we saw Aubrey Bridges have a difficult night, mostly I think because of the talent displayed by Lamb, right?
Yes,
and her
100%,
suffocating defense.
100%.
But to see the other Lady Eagles rise to the occasion and win the game, it was just so encouraging. We saw Asia Richard knocking down 3-pointers. We saw Landry Hussey driving the middle, getting bumping around, getting and one, getting the fouls, getting the free throws at the end of the game.
Exactly.
We saw Brian Holdridge coming in, hitting a critical
huge shot for a freshman.
And her just contributing some great minutes to the team.
No doubt.
We saw Shelby Miller and Jaden Alexander coming in. Evelyn Carmona with some great rebounding.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, wow.
And great coaching by Coach Campbell.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought she called the right timeout.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? She said Aubrey in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
We've never seen her do that all year. You understand what I'm
I
saying?
think she recognized her star player's been in there handling the ball for 3 quarters now, and she needs a little breather before we have to really make that run to the end.
Exactly. So just a brilliant job by Coach Campbell and her staff, Coach Fu, and just you mentioned a lot of Lady Eagles right there, Steve. So there's a lot of contributions from a lot of Lady Eagles.
So our Lady Eagles are going to face the Merritt Lady Oilers tomorrow at 1:30.
Yep.
We'll be here bringing you the game. We'll have the camera set up here, Derek. I'm assuming we're all going to make it.
Yep.
But yeah, that's going to be right here, folks.
Exactly.
We're going to stop the broadcast now. We're going to switch over to the boys broadcast. Folks, leave your browser or your TV right there on WatongaEagles.tv, and the boys broadcast will come up. You'll need to refresh your browser most likely, and then click on that boys game. Click on the play button on that boys game. So we're gonna shut it down and bring it back up. WatongaEagles.tv, everybody.
Oh yeah, baby, great win, Lady Eagles. We move on.